Today's 2-minute fairy tale is the Grimm brothers' version of Hansel and Gretel, in which not just a witch tries to kill them, but their parents do too. A woodcutter and his wife have 2 kids, and they're already really poor, but then a famine comes, and they're lying in bed at night, and the dad's like, what are we gonna do? We can't feed our kids. The woman says, I got an idea. Let's take them out to the woods tomorrow, leave them each with a piece of bread, and then just abandon them. The man says, I can't abandon our kids to be eaten by wild animals in the woods. And she's like, well, if they stay here, all 4 of us will starve. And he's like, okay, you're right. Well, Hansel and Gretel heard this whole conversation, and so the parents go to bed and they're like, what are we gonna do? And Hansel's like, I got an idea. He gathers a bunch of stones and he keeps them in his pocket. And then when they lead him out to the woods the next day, he drops stones to lead a path. So when they abandon them, they are able to make their way back home. And when they come home that night, the parents are like, oh, it didn't work. This time the mom makes sure they don't have any pebbles. And so that's why Hansel uses the bread that they give him to leave breadcrumbs for them to get back. But this time it doesn't work. Once they try to get back, they find that birds have eaten up all of the breadcrumbs. They don't have a way back. So they start wandering in the woods, and that's when they find this amazing gingerbread house. A white bird actually leads them to it, and it's specifically made of cake and has clear sugar windows. They're starving, so they start eating the house, and then an old woman comes out and she's like, come in, I'll take care of you, don't worry. But then the narrator tells us she's really a witch, and she built that house specifically to lure children to her because she likes to eat children. She locks Hansel in a cage and then makes Gretel work really hard like her servant to fatten him up so he'll be a good meal. He at least gets to eat, but Gretel only gets crayfish shells to eat. Now the witch has red eyes and can't see well, even though she can smell really well, and so they trick her into thinking he's not getting fatter by sticking a chicken bone out and saying it's his finger, and she's like, oh, he's not getting plump. But eventually she's like, I don't care if he's skinny or plump tomorrow, I'm boiling him and eating him. When it's time, she tells Gretel to see if the oven is hot enough, and Gretel's like, I can't see in there, and the witch is like, look, it's real easy. And then Gretel pushes her in, closes her in, she burns alive in her own oven. Gretel lets Hansel out, and they find tons of jewels in the house. There's a bit where a white duck then helps them get across a river to get back home. They get home to find their mom is dead, and they give the dad all the precious jewels that they got, and now they're rich and they aren't gonna starve. And apparently forgive him for trying to kill them because it was just all the woman's fault anyway. As always, check out my book, Dust Spells, a retelling of the 12 Dancing Princesses, and my podcast. All the links are in the bio.